I'm CT. When I'm not hosting podcasts, I live in the real world. I mean, everybody has to have a job, right? Mine is CS, customer service. You know, solutions, relationships, while keeping my team motivated to keep a constant connection with every single guest who has walked into our location. Episode number 101, Scamming Old People, Labor Day Weekend, and, slip on aisle number 5. This is C.T.C.S.
Transition Walk, day number 1 out of 3. Yeah, 3 this week, baby. We've got a live performance Saturday night, live on that stage. Nice long time on that stage, too. Oh, here we are. The day after Tropical Storm Idalia. It's nice and cool, 72. Feels like fall out here. Good. We need something positive before we jump into CS. Not in the mood, man. Just not in the mood to be around people at all. That's why I take a transition walk. That's why I invite you to do the same thing. Go listen to your transitions. Try to figure out how you can get inside the mind, body, and soul and create harmony. Solutions, baby. Solutions. I think one of the reasons why it's so difficult to be back in the store every Thursday is because I go from a well-rehearsed, well-planned out podcasting world where everything is show prepped. And then when you get at the grocery store, this is wing it, man. This is a little bit of ad-libbing, and you've got to put yourself on no matter what, and there's no way in hell you can show prep for something like this. So, it's even though it's a structured business, the fact of the matter is you're live, and you're not live for just a 3 or 4 hour show or a 20-minute podcast. You're live for 8 to 9 hours.
I purchased 2 Target gift cards from here. Mm-hmm. Each with $450 on them. Of course, they were used by the scammer near zero balance, but my bank suggested to see if I come here, if you can report the fraud or the scammer or anything. There was nothing they could do on their end. I'm just checking all my avenues here.
In store, there's nothing I can do, but this is our customer service for gift card incidents, and if you have an incident, you can call them and let them know what happened.
Thank you, sir.
And they'll walk you right. Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. I'm sorry that happened.
Me too.
I understand you had a conversation with a very famous person.
Yeah, I had a gentleman, he came up and he was asking about Cracker Jacks, and he's an older gentleman, so I can understand why he was partial to them. And where we normally keep them, we didn't have them.
At the end of the register.
Right. So he had a freak out. And then, and so my manager said, we don't carry them anymore. So I went to double check and we didn't. And I came back and told him, I'm sorry, we don't carry them anymore. And he just lost it. And he said, well, I don't understand why you don't have them. And I called the regional president, and that's why the other store carries Mexican Coke now. You don't carry that either. And I said, okay, I'm sorry. And he was like, I guess I'll have to call the regional president again. And I was like, okay, have a great day. I mean, he was extremely aggressive about Cracker Jacks.
Well, what he should be aggressive about is that prize on the inside is nothing more than a tattoo anymore.
Yeah.
You don't get a toy with it.
No. Cracker Jacks is they only have Cracker Jills.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
And so, there's a whole new brand going on with that right now.
Let's see if you can figure out this lingo between a couple of people. Ben? Yeah. Sat? 9. Long? 3. What kind of a lingo is that? Let me give it to you again, okay? Ben? Yeah. Sat? 9. Long? 3. It's 2 RVers talking. That's how RVers talk. You been out? How long were you there? What site were you on? God, crazy grocery store talk. This is breaking news. Emergency surgery. Yep, I'm having to go to the car because I need to prepare myself for surgery. I have got a fingernail that is cracked right down the middle, and if I don't do this, it's going to continue cracking, and it's going to hurt like a bastard. Whoa, just came around the corner where the eggs are, and we have a full dozen broken eggs on the ground. Oh, this is going to be a tough one to clean up because you've got all that egg snot on the ground with the egg yolks. Okay, here we go. Got to dig in because this is going to be dangerously slippery. Our first installment this week of What Would You Do? The question is, what would you do? We have an employee that likes to create trouble. he'll tell you, what? But he walks into work late. When it comes time for the break, instead of taking the normal 15 minutes, he'll take up to 25 to 30 minutes. And what? Now today, here's where the fuel came onto the fire. I said, I don't need you on register 4. What did he do? He went to register 4. And then right in the middle of a crowded situation, he walked over to self-checkout and took over self-checkout. What would you do? What was his excuse this time?
One of them was good. We got 4 of them. One of them was good, and then the other ones he left out to ripen, and they went bad.
Yeah, that's fast.
Yeah.
He's messing them up and then bringing them back.
Yeah. Same shit.
Okay, so I've asked him now, quit buying these peaches. Right. Quit it. If every single week you're doing it.
Right. So I'm gonna tell him this is the last time we're gonna be doing this. Only buy as many as you can eat in a couple of days.
Yeah.
And and do not put them in, leave them on the counter.
Yeah. Put them in the fridge.
Put them in the fridge.
Because as long as you guys keep taking them back, you won't keep going.
Yeah,
Right.
well, and he is.
It's almost like those people that was bringing carts back and wasn't Joe to pay them.
Yeah.
Carts.
Yeah. Transition walk, day number 2 out of 3. 1 day away from being on that live stage. Oh, man, there's no feeling like it. Hey, I was with author Dave Buettner yesterday. He's the creator of the Blue Zone. And one of the things that we talked about were these transition walks, these areas that we could have in our own personal lives instead of being trapped inside jobs that we can't stand. You know, you get into an area that brings you longevity, peace, meditation, taking a walk through a forest or through your city streets, just finding yourself. Find your blue zone. And then we'll go searching for solutions. I can't help but wonder who puts these people on my path. I step out of the car, headed into the store, and they've got groceries, big bags, small bags. And of course I walk beside them. I'm walking in as they're walking out. And all of a sudden I smile and say, I hope you have a great day. And as I was saying that, everything that I was feeling, where I'm going, goddamn, this is going to be a day of doubt. I don't need to feel like this. Just seeing them ignited me. Grown men are either forgetful, grown men are either stupid, grown men just don't care. It's one of those situations, the door going into the men's room, we have single bathrooms. It's set open. I walk in there. There's a man standing up right there at the toilet with his pants down to his knees. Standing there peeing. Not doing the other one. He's peeing with his pants all the way down to his knees. I thought we stopped doing that at 3 years old. Labor Day weekend has officially arrived. Man, when the store is this crowded, you've got to move like an NFL player. You've got to go in between, know exactly where you're going to go. You got to foresee where your feet are going to be. It's one of those things, man. You got to be looking out over the people because you're going to trip up or you're going to get caught up because somebody is going to walk really super slow in front of you and you're going to be going, damn it, I can't get going here. So you've got to boom, 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 like a pinball machine. Whew, this place is rocking. Wow. Man, the only thing that's missing from this party is a DJ with long hair saying, get on your feet. Get them dancing in lane number 1. Send them up there to self-checkout dancing. We've got an injury on aisle 5. Slip, a guest did, slipped on some spilled milk, literally spilled milk. It comes out of these jugs. Those lids really aren't the best in the world. And we've got a big leg injury here. Here's an update. It looks like our guest, when they fell, they fell to their head. And we've got a leg injury, head injury. Medics are on the way at this point in time. And, she's talking with us, and we have her sitting in a chair, but there's definitely an injury here. And it's because of spilled milk, literally. In cleaning up the milk, we actually followed a trail that went from the dairy section to the cheese, from the cheese all the way down to the frozen, from the frozen up aisle number 5, and it's like, and they didn't know that they were dropping milk all the way, and you can see exactly where they stopped. The customer did, where they stopped is because that milk just continued coming out of the container itself, and that nobody even told us that there was a milk spill. And so this is why, you gotta walk the store more than what we're doing, and we gotta look at what's going on the floor. We all love our reality TV, and there's nothing more real on a TV screen than cameras in a grocery store. Let's go ahead and leave it at that, okay? And we'll move forward. But this reality TV, things that make you ache. you're checking an ID for alcohol. We say it on the signs everywhere. If you are 30 and under, we're going to card you. And we have a gentleman that's right there on the borderline. But here's the other borderline. His license just expired 2 days ago. And he's going, well, why can't I have my alcohol? He says, I'm old enough. You can see that. Yeah, but dude, the reality of it is, it's this state's law that if it's expired, we can't sell it to you. All right, we're going to wrap up this crazy-ass night with an official taste test. It's been a while since we've done this. Party size Zapp's potato chips. What caught my attention on this one? New Orleans kettle-style spicy Cajun craw-taters. Craw-taters? What the hell is a craw-tater? Let's open it up here. Smelling it? Nothing really special when it comes to the smell. It does definitely look like a potato chip. That's a very strong potato chip. I mean, very thick like. Conversation food. I could see people sitting around watching a football game, eating these, but not saying wow, 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 wow. Transition walk, day number 3 out of 3. Had a live performance last night, man. God, 5 hours on that stage. Energy. It was such an escape from the realms of constantly being in front of hundreds of people you don't know. I didn't know them either. But man, music brought us together. And man, when there's music, there's something very special that unwraps. And I think that's what I'm addicted to. Those moments when you go, how the hell did I get here? Whatever it was, I'm enjoying this moment. And that's what I try to take to CS. You get into those conversations or something happens in the store and it's like, how the hell did I get here? All right, find a way to enjoy it. That's not always a good sign. You're about ready to turn into the parking lot of your grocery store and there's a 2-car pretty bad accident here. Good news is the cops are here, blocking traffic. The bad news is we're all rubbernecking. Basically, we're sitting here telling ourselves, my eyes are off the road. I trust that I won't hit the car in front of me. Oh, God. I hope this doesn't set the tone for what's to be this day. Oh, God.
You are a holy helper.
Are you greeting everybody? You greeting everybody?
Yes, I'm trying to do the Vanna White thing. Oh. She's almost the same age as us. We're all Carolina girls. All you have to do is show up once and you can be best in the world.
And have General Johnson sing about you.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. And you're running the place?
C.T.
C.T. Are you the general name?
No, I'm just C.T.
Oh, okay. Well, C.T., I'd very much like to be your president.
Okay, you run for president?
Thank you for running me out here. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to make as many friends as I can because I'd like us all to be sons and daughters of reality. Yeah. I'd like to tool that World Wide Web and have a government that's held today. And one that follows our Constitution of the United States and gives us all equal representation. It is so possible. Really?
Make it happen.
Yes, well, we have the Word of God as well as our Constitution of the United States. You got to give me your selfie. You got to give me your selfie.
You have a great day, okay?
Yeah.
He's paying for groceries, but he's going to pay for them with nickels, dimes, and pennies, and he wants us to count them. Isn't that what that Coinstar is there?
That's why we have that.
Yeah. And it's like, so he's going to come up here with his groceries. And he's expecting us to count.
No. That's why we have a Coinstar.
So how do I tell him no?
I'm sorry, so that's why we have a Coinstar machine.
But that takes 11%.
You should have thought about that beforehand. Had it rolled up already.
Right, and I don't want to even look because he gave me the money and he went in the store. I don't even want to be opening it up.
No, we can't take change, so it's not rolled.
Right. Oh, is that what?
That's what it is.
Okay. That's okay. I'll use that. The gentleman that makes the sounds like you do.
Yeah.
And so today I challenged myself to find out what his name is.
Oh God.
And because he was really upset up here because the scale wasn't working. And he goes, it's broke. Why is it always broke? And so in his little Vicky card and everything.
Oh yeah.
So I finally got enough courage to ask him. He was over at the bar, and I said, "Yeah, so I don't have to say hey, dude, all the time. What's your name?" He goes, "Edward. Edward's great. I'm Edward."
Wow. Okay. Yeah, he said said the MF and something one day when I was ringing him up here up front, and I still was like, "Okay, have a good day." I mean, that's what I thought he had. Just
I just let him make the sounds. And the other day when he was whistling, I said, can you tell me what song you're whistling so I can whistle with you? I said, that would be pretty cool. And he goes, oh, I'm whistling?
oh no. Yeah, I'll hear him at the robots going.
That's it. Yeah, he's
Yeah, and I'm like, is that me? Like, who is that?
the infamous Diane.
Oh,
And so what happened is that she goes, I'm allergic to peanut butter. I don't need this. And I go,
I heard you.
I go, it says peanut butter right on the front. It says it right on the front. What do you mean you're allergic to it?
What'd she say?
She goes, well, I thought it was peanut butter. Peanuts are in peanut butter.
What's
too.
the difference?
Yeah. Crazy.